But let's get into it now. I suspect this to be the one where I'll be walking to school with Shori. But Shori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. That guy is already touching me up by stone, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funny enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuka about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Shori and Natsuka at the festival. But no manga, I'm sure the event would be great too. Sorry man, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yori would be here by now. Monika's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be they must be the ones he prepared that have all the poems we'll be performing. And then I found a random poem online I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you did bring Joy with you. Yeah, she overstepped again. That dummy. You'd think that on days like this, permits you try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Joy told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not really that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little you should take a little responsibility for us, young man. I mean, especially after your scenes with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? That's bad. It seems. Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I'm still embarrassed. Did Joy really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. I don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica's been as funny as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to take out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I got one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem was neatly printed on his own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Nashka's and Yuri's poem from the one stage up to Shore's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I have read before. Okay then. That's something. Get out of my head. 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 Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But the poem is never actually finished. It just never stops moving. Yeah. There's definitely something right there. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Sorry, man? What's wrong? Oh, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Shori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to I'm going to go get Sori. So well, all right. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Just join yourself. Wanna go close that out after me? I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I shall try a little bit harder for Zoe. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of waking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I would give her. And not good. Definitely not good. I reach Joy's house and knock on her door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. But I guess they opened the door and let myself in. Joey? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case. I don't really like this. This feels right. As I see his room, I knock on the door. Zoe? Wake up, dummy. I guess get ready for something to happen. There's no response. I really did it. What to have to enter a room like this? Is it kind of a breach of privacy? Yep. And it's about to get dark. Real dark. Right now. Possibly leaves me no choice. And gently open the door. So right. Okay then. That actually sacked me. Cannon, that's... What the hell? What, is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sorry what to do with this. Everything was normal up until... I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday. I told Sorry I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would he do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confess to her? I should have confessed to her. That's not what Zoe needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. And why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My German thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. It was to spend more time with her, walk her to school, and remain friends with her like it always has been. And I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. School the little club. School the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Funny enough, it is a game. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Well then. What? What's David's husband? What is this? I guess Monica was Debbie right by leaving her hanging. It's not funny. Yeah. I have no idea what this says. I see a knowing girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long time. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting for her up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I must feel better off running away. Have I just say an idol in front of this crosswalk and that gets up to me? Healing. Resetting. It's an on-day school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Think about it, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join in clubs. I'm probably content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always an anime club, but it's not like there will be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever and is over before I know it. After I pack up things, I stare blankly at the wall and looking up for an ounce of wonderful facing clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them will probably be way too demanding for me to what to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to stop with the anime club. Sammy man? Yeah. Monica? My goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we really talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did he come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess... And you're in the debate club, right? How about that? I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Little club. Little club. Healing. Bit loud. Literature. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for someone that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always says that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say C? Hey, Zimmerman. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I would ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? So I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Simon, you know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more improvement. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I had to exactly follow Monica across the school and upstairs a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica 4 inches swings open the classroom door. I'm back. I brought a guest with me. Huh? Snap. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Where'd they kill the atmosphere? Don't be mean, Jessica. But anyway, welcome to the club, Simon. Or words escaped me in a solution. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuka. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is plainly Natsuka is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first year student. Anyway, this is Natsuka, authentic as always. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who feels completely more mature and tame, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuka. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I went into Cyberman in the classroom and decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, did I tell you to let me know in advance before you bought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry, I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why did you come sit down, Simon? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. You walk to the corner of the room and open the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuka sit across from each other. So you think I've got to take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Capone. As president of the little club, it's my duty to make a club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't many people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could have put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You had to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can already grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuka? Well, I guess so. Natsuka eventually agrees. The different goals all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Ryu returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated by Yuri just trying to impress you. That's not. I saw that Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. A tea reading might not be a pastime of mine, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri finally smiles to herself in relief. So, Simon, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past 4 years, I definitely have a good way of internet. Manga? I want to credit to myself, half-joking. Natsuka's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Yeah, that can change. What am I saying? I speak about thinking I've seen Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you? Well, let's see. We trace the room of a teacup with a finger. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. She goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so resolved and tamed since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her confident in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physical elements usually immerse me as well. Is it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a whole book once. I just regret someone I can relate to at the minimum level. This way you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it over. That's new. So real, horrors often face stressful or changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I says. Oscar eyes thought over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuka? What? What gives you that idea? You'll have a piece of scrap paper behind that club reading. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Aloud," and gave that back. Fine. Natsuka, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why do you seal them sometimes? No. Natsuka folds her eyes. You really like them. Oh, not very confident right yet. I understand how Natsuka feels. Saying that level of writing takes more than such evidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience to Yuri? Maybe if you sell some of your work, you can set in simple and help Natsuka feel comfortable enough to sell hers. I guess the same for Yuri. We all sat in silence for a moment. I just got an idea. How about this? You will look critically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And the next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Uh, I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. This will probably start funding activities for all of us to participate in together. I decided to take on the responsibility of Vice President after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, seems like a little step for us to take. Phone. Do you agree as well, Simon? Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I only come with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to step by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and that's my train of thought. All the girls still back at me with their chicken eyes. But, I'm sorry. I thought, the girl's insane glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Simon. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard. I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find more people at festival, I don't do fences against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I will feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So writing prompts is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. While one of the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Simon? Yeah. That could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really said stuff of that, I would be super mad. Simon, I'm so happy. It can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Well, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can proceed end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? I promise to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Simon, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really press the class door, Monica, with my medical course writing skills? I already feel the insanity running up beside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way in. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Nasuka, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will really be happy spending every day after school and literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my skills, and I'm sure the fortune will find me. I guess that's sorts for writing poem tonight. Why not? Nothing. Let's see. Nothing. There's one. So. Goes. Jeff. Jesse. Or. Hey again, Simon. Glad to see you. You did want to wait on us. Now, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Little Club. I was last to come in, so everyone else has already hung out. Hope this is a too overrun of a commitment for you. Making a dive head first in the Little Club when you're not encompass Christmas up to it. Kidding. Oh, come on, like yourself in the slack. You've already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I should certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Barely read that. Manga's in the way of the thing. The words. He's gonna find himself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is the club. 2D3 and let's go plus back into a sea. I'm sorry, Simon. We'll make sure to put you comfort first, okay? You're so nice cover of the disappointed lands. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, can't really say no either way. Like I said, I'm in the club now. It only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait. I didn't mean like. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If that really works you, then forget I said anything, I guess. But no, it's not that. It's not that, Yuri. I would have tried to be part of the club. And if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Or, are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president, I should help you get started on something you might like. He reached into your bag and pulled out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want with it. This is. How is this girl aesthetically being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll never read this. Turns to take the book. Well, you can read it at a young pace. Look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's shut in, I expect Monica to kick off some schedule activities for the crowd, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuka is very patient around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for discouraging her from reading. Because she glanced at the cover of a book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me. Well, now she seems to be on the first few pages. No. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks in a glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. What a lesson I made her uncover. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I would have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? Keelan, like I say, what is up with her eye? Seems to be moving out a lot more. Keelan, I wanted to reread some of it. No, not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have to just curious how come you have two copies of the same book. Oh, yeah, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Oh, I see. That's something fairly obvious that you always tell me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. When it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Morkov. His name is there's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment person. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse. They start secretly beating people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Nah, not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? It made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark tone came from nowhere. You're not a fan of that sort of thing, Simon? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that you're always into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. He says that this kind of story is the kind of challenge that you look to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we are all worthless anyway. Neat. And suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. I do apologize. I have lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. Lads, I really don't think you need to worry. This just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a little club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it right. Snap. Yeah, yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. Quickly retrieve the book that I had put it into my bag. What, it's fine if I said... What, it's fine if I said he'll what? I step until the seat next to you guys. Yeah. Are you sure? Seem a little oppressive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Now just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. in the book and start the prologue to understand what Yuri means by reading in company. It's as if I can feel a presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particular bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. Glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling. Yuri really prioritizing a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... he lets to walk right beside my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of us. I suppose so. Yuri closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit or shoulders or almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right arm to hold the book open. Guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Ew. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book in between her thumbs and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips on her side. But in holding it like this, we hold it even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and he's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. Continue reading. You no longer ask me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page for me, so I turn it by my own violation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an imitated exchange. My thumb didn't let go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Huh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Yeah, definitely not at all. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that and all that. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yeah. You've always been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. You breathing is little. Am I breathing? You put your hand on the chest as if to feel a heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Yep. Alright, Doc, put yourself. You sent some passive forces out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Sorry, man. Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Oh, don't worry, I believe you, silly. You always does that sometimes, so it's not nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Should we wait for Yuri? She might be a while, so I just figured we get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, make me the note of where I left off the book, and then step it back into my bag. This girl was into the poems yesterday. She's probably only pair I shared mine with her first. Sorry, man. If you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Horse? What do you expect me to believe, that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. You always thought somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever write, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyways. I tell you what to prove, but you better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta show mine now. On you probably think it's stupid. But this... Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all super artistic and stuff. Some people don't even take my writing seriously. But is it the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. You understand? But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring up the feeling in the last line. So you did. That's more weight into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. You did expect that from the youngest. You did expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her for the last comment. Don't really care how old everyone is, but if Nazca is feeling proud, then I would take that away from her. Hey Simon, having a good time so far? Oh yeah, good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you knew and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for a club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more shut in. Anyway, what is share your point with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I had to. Don't worry, Simon. We're all little barrels today, you know. But it's the sort of barrel that we're all long to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. Great job, Simon. I was going to my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I did expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. No, that's not very fair. But I guess it works anyway. You know that you really likes this kind of writing, right? Right now, that's full of imaginary symbolism. Sometimes I feel like yours mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, right? But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time on her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. Well, that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indoors like that. She must be really starved for social interactions, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri? I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We also are sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. You have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read mine now? My poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I heard you two sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. But he was looking at me. Confessed, I finally glanced at my surroundings, but my blind eyes can no longer see color. All the others in this room, all they talking, or all these simple poems on flat sheets of paper. The sound of figures playing tricks on my ears. The room began to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathed dispatched before it reaches my lungs. I panic. They must be way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fear, I balanced my pen. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. You know, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. when performed out loud, it can really be powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could see that I had some kind of empathy. It's been influencing my poems a bit. And empathy? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a certain spot. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up a bit. Up later. Another way to think about it is if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark pot of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. On my nose, her eyes lighting. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Your first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written that poetry before. Really? Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? You just at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, with herself unable to find skills. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more clearly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that they are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I haven't been through that myself, I kind of long to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I've recognized in new writers is that they try to make the style fade digital. In other words, they try to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they put the two together. The end result is that both style and expensiveness is weakened. Once Julie finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her demeanor is completely gone as he sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice learned by simple and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Asuka can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I should be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if you're passing to yourself, to me, or to Asuka. Do you mind if I read it pour now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Your smile dreamily as if there's a real opportunity for herself, which itself is kind of funny. For isn't this supposed to be a little club? Ghost under the light. The twinkles of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have restored the test of time. Last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green blur of the future. I bathe. Calms breathing air of the present. But living in the past, the light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such trouble handwriting. What? I was thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I also like the poem, even though it's short. It was very descriptive. It was too short. I used to write long poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something else to guess, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story is about a ghost at all, Simon. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But women that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being a symptom compared to a ghost. London in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left without nothing. That's a lot more sermon, putting it that way. I had even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Simon. Me too. Phew. Because that's everyone. Glanced around the room. I was a little more stressful than I appreciated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my medical writing abilities. I don't know if there's such being Now the music sounded good again. There's no way my palms can stand up to theirs. It's a little club, after all. I sigh. Guess that's what I wanted. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica's finding something in a notebook. My eyes stand on Yuri and Nazca. Until the insane sheets on paper turn their respective poems. As they read and turn them, I watch each of their expressions and change. Nazca's eyebrows full in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Nazca just immediately turns the palm to the gesture with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did he completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was just trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean I had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for a suggestion, I would have asked someone who acted like it. Those people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Simon did too. But based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my brain style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Simon liked my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it. That's because Tony stands up. Oh? I didn't realize that you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. That's not what you said as well. Maybe you should judge as Iron Man praises my fight more than he praises yours. Huh? How do you know that he didn't praise my fight more? Are you that for yourself? No. If I was for myself, I would definitely go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs might grow a size bigger as soon as Simon showed up. Snap. Natsuka. Natsuka, that's a little... That does involve you. Checking out your own insecurities on others like that? Snap. What the? You really act as young as you look, Natsuka. This is not good. Me, look who's talking. You want to be edgy. Edgy? Come on. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of you to mentally age to companion. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If what you prove is that sacrificing others will be sick in their attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful. Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. My bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? Someone is wrong with your head. Yeah, go on. Let someone hear anything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Tony Yu's turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. See, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. That's not true. She started it. It's not. That's a little bit too close. Okay then. That's a bit loud. Now it's like a Monica on the screen. Hey Simon, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really should have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. You go back inside once they're done urine. Some person I am right. I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put a foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend this time with the others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead. Again. Suddenly Nazca runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri was rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Jessica. Or did. Simon, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. You know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Jessica will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Yeah. As in, forget as in... You mean forget as in erased? Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home if you would. You looked at me like she was to say something. Was he Cleve catching at Monica? You can go. You'll be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yui. It's not like that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance of discuss my book with Simon. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. I wish President... Kenan. You know what? I'm gonna leave. Let's put here for now. Until then, bye.